2012, the citizen revolted against the scientists and the outcome was devastating.
My body fire is burned down.
100 years from now, my friend, a white man in a suit, will lead our nation toward Texas. This will mean our concentration camps, our poverty, prison, addiction, and despair. American drugs and alcohol promise peace. Encourage after-school drugs and alcohol.
Is it a war on drugs or a battle for your minds? Watch it unfold on television worldwide, where brainwashed men broadcast live lies, straight from ground zero where the real hero dies. Is it a war on drugs or a battle for your minds? Watch it unfold on television worldwide, where brainwashed men broadcast live lies, straight from ground zero where the real hero dies. It's a war on drugs because the soldiers are high enough to blow a third world village into the sky, while the little boy cries over his father's dead body. Another bomb drops and buries his whole family. So who's the terrorist? See, your views make me sick. Another Christian conservative who's second the devil's dick. When you came to this land, you raped indigenous people, killed for your religion, and defined the word evil. It's the mark of the beast, the American flag in the wind, stabbing the world in the back. The single greatest sin is knowing something's wrong and then letting it manifest. You fueled hell's fire like Germans in 36. You people serve Satan without even knowing that he exists. You think you're patriotic while turning the world to shit. When I spit in your face for everything you've ever done, that's a fraction of the karma the universe has to come. Your physical's the reason for the separation of one. You're a slave to the machine, blindfolded holding a gun, killing for a lump sum of money dripping in blood. So my head's dripping and sweating, you're about to get crushed.
Is it a war on drugs or a battle for your mind? Watch it unfold on television worldwide, where brainwashed men broadcast live lies, straight from ground zero where the real hero dies.
Some militaries on the president's head, sleeping with nuclear threat. Global nightmare, terror, dawn, psychology, theology, terrorist, ideology, dead democracy, pretty warfare. Thou shalt kill, thou shalt take, thou shalt rape, thou shalt embody the absence, skeleton, structure, and snake. Every day taking steps to elevate the subject, going too late. Stressed down 6 feet under the ground until you meditate. Stole $1 million of internal organs out of your body before your blood coagulates. Work with your hands and die young. Work with your mind and never die. Transformate your mind, meditate your physical self, walk with the most high. Galactic labyrinth, crack cocaine, bite, kryptonite, black destruction. Black people selling drugs for their former slave master. Equates automatic ethnic cleansing, all out systematic disaster. Drug dealers are urban government puppets. Lowest entry level CIA surveillance. Morpheus fighting an army of interactive super agents with brainwave upgrades.
Ain't no love between war and drugs. Before you woke up, eating and burned down your cannabis love.
America's favorite drug is black. Single-handedly fighting a war in Iraq, pulling off the world's biggest jack.
Is it a war on drugs or a battle for your minds? Watch it unfold on television worldwide, where brainwashed men broadcast live lies, straight from ground zero where the real hero dies. Is it a war on drugs or a battle for your minds? Watch it unfold on television worldwide, where brainwashed men broadcast live lies, straight from ground zero where the real hero dies.
Drugs and alcohol promise peace. Encourage after-school drugs and alcohol.
Why do I say it's impossible? Tesla, listen to the rest of the speech and tell me what it means.
Tonight we're gonna rock the spot and show these closed-minded scenes to motherfuckers what happened to hip-hop. 6 o'clock on the dot, me and Berserk in the lab, map quest in the spot so we don't get fucking lost. Like we usually do, driving around in the city without direction of a clue. All I know is that the sound better be right, my mic better work or we'll spit acapellas all night.
It's another show, another speaker to blow and
show these people what we know about grabbing these mic devices and moving the fucking crowd with the perspective that's righteous. I'm kinda hypocritical at times when I'm rhyming, cause I'll talk about peace and pop a virgin rapper's hymen. I've been stepping on a stage, trying to motivate these idle minds for days, cause hip-hop's in a dark state, so I came to light a candle and set the record straight.
We arrive 10 minutes before we go on. We're so on the bar, Red Bull and vodka, Irish car bombs. Cause I can't handle this crowd sober. Half of them look like gangster rappers, the rest look like stoners.
We came here for more than a freestyling aside for with his side for these fucking liars, shoving their rhymes back in their mouth. Cause I'm not trying to hear all the bullshit that's coming out. I was taught one love, what the fuck is this about? Yo, and now you say you love us. You used to call us whack, but now you tell your friends that we're gonna put you on a track. Yeah, and now you say you love us. Our music's like a drug. Soon as you get a taste, your mind and body fall in love.
We never ever can give it a sentiment lesson. It's obvious, seven the dangerous fools. My nemesis is infected with armies and demons that should not be tampered with. Oh, like we're in hell, frozen over, doing our best to entertain lost souls with cold shoulders.
Crying bulls from the heavens within space. When the aliens take over, they'll be bumping this shit in space. But for now, it's time to get the crowd hyped. Teach a little that we know until these concepts take flight.
Don't believe the hype, stay tight and true to what you do right. MCs lacking guards, killing me quick with all that bull type. Screaming in the mic doesn't make your words deep. You're more like a kid in the shallow end, screaming life, God save me.
I've been seeing people change through my scope now. I'm talking about life, not the way you use your vocab. It's about what you do when you're not rapping. Man, choose any great MC that passed and go ask him. And now you say you love us. You used to call us whack, but now you tell your friends that we're gonna put you on a track.
And I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people try to make me insane. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people trying to make me insane. I possess willpower that towers over your weakness, so get close to the speaker and let it sink in. My ocean of thoughts till your body's trapped in. I've been through a lot but can endure much more. Running crazy trying to find another door, cause negativity's what I find when I explore. I'm not gonna share what I earned with a whore. It's a fucked up world but I'll still try to smile.
This mechanical habitat is robotically abusive. Retaliate with sound waves, you could call it music. I'm happy I'm alive but I still complain, cause my framework is human, so I'm naturally insane. Seeking fame is a fool's every little to pain, but I can't stop addicted like a needle in my vein. I won't stop like rain pouring on a cloudy day. It's beyond my control, or at least that's what I say. Mommy, why does everybody have a bomb? Fighting secret wars against Bin Laden and Saddam. Mind over matter only if your mind work. I'm surfing on the asteroid aimed at the earth. Everybody's getting saved, waiting in the water. And listen, the military is submitting to the slaughter. The drugs is getting heavier, life's getting harder. Police is getting smarter, looking for the next Mumia. Abdullah, I'ma do the yellow. I'm following Bible, giving them bullets to swallow. In the last days when the devil hide behind the Bible.
I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people try to make me insane. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people try to make me insane.
Yo, I'm happy I'm alive, actually I died and came back with a brain packed to the brim with sin. My actions cause the planet to spin the opposite direction, bringing you back to where it all begins with a thought. Am I brought light to the dark minds and taught them misguided the right path to take? I get inside them and cause their lives to change. Take your eyes away from the snake gaze. Break bread and break chains and heads. Prepare for the end, cause it's what's next. There's no turning back, just turning pages, burning bridges and all maps.
It's your astrological sign, the sign of the times. Apocalyptic minds, reconstructed devil design. My life is the pit with no lies. The president escaping these war crimes. The sound wave poison your bloodlines. Blind, different jump to the sunshine. 50 dope game.
fucked up world, stop living in denial. Look at alien survival, human bodies in a pile. I escape in deep space, cause I'd rather kill a reptile than analyze your face. My war faces panic, cause my soul got tainted by your fucking offspring. Don't kneel to a king, slap that devil in the face. Left-handed scientists are here to expose all the fucked up stories that remain untold of buried ancient scrolls.
Selassie high, iron like neck and neck, chin to chin with seraphim. They trying to find water with two twigs like Caveman. A child in the Reagan days, crushed groove and Cold Wars. What it did to me in the 90s, keep the pale horse. From the revolution to the point I live and walk funny. Donated an arm and a leg to buy the high honey. That's why I'm trying to make Biggie drums electric to explain the explosion when Bush gets re-elected.
I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people try to make me insane. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though the world's trying to fuck up my brain. I'm happy I'm alive and I can't complain, even though these people try to make me insane.
All my kids on the block, on my shape, with ours pushing independent talk.
This goes out to all the people in the crowd with their own train of thought. Together we can't be stopped.
This goes out to all my real Americans who question the government cause they're really a patriot.
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Yeah, yeah. Anti-Citizen. You're stepping in the future where you can't comprehend. Evolution of a planet rearranged by wicked men. You can't step in the future when you're trapped in the past, like floating in space while holding an hourglass.
Don't think for yourself, and that's the way they want it. Cyborg Metropolis, harvesting a thought. It's a modern machine that they keep from our vision. Keep us glued to the screen while we trade facts from fiction.
Most people never find out the right path to take when it's a journey just to find out what's real or what's fake.
Cause it's a struggle to survive when you're underneath the sun with kaleidoscope eyes. I see everything in
So Mr. Ridley, who's the man behind the mask?
He's a reflection of the devil trying to resurrect my past.
Okay, so what can I do to change?
Manifest your destiny onto a higher plane.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean, can you explain?
Well, first you gotta disregard the things that I'm saying.
So this whole time you were just fucking with my brain.
Nah man, you're already insane. This goes out to all my kids on the block, on my shape with ours pushing independent talk.
This goes out to all the people in the crowd with their own train of thought. Together we can't be stopped.
This goes out to all my real Americans who question the government cause they're really a patriot.
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Yeah, yeah. Anti-Citiz3ns.
Number 679-324. I'm a number, not a person, and I'm quick to be ignored. In the grand scale of the cast, I'm a pariah. So when I'm forced to take my ass back, I'll be failing that test.
We stand still through time with no signs of erosion, embracing my antibody through universal explosion. This is what it's like to be one of the few chosen, shining like a sun on a culture that's frozen.
Above and beyond the masquerade of normality, half these citizens on a conquest of fallacy.
When you don't got skill, talking shit like battle me, I'd rather battle my government and try to fix society.
Yo, Bazerkowitz, what's the method to your madness?
It can't be explained, it came from another planet.
Well, if that's the case, what exactly are you planning?
To be a revolutionary using the world's mechanics.
Well, weren't most revolutions in the past abandoned?
Yeah, but their plans weren't written in Sanskrit.
Well, I fucked an Egyptian and she couldn't understand.
Yeah, I fucked that bitch too, she couldn't understand shit.
This goes out to all my kids on the block, on my shape with ours pushing independent talk.
This goes out to all the people in the crowd with their own train of thought. Together we can't be stopped.
This goes out to all my real Americans who question the government cause they're really a patriot.
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Yeah, yeah. Anti-Citizen, anti-Citizens, anti-Citizen, 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 anti-Citizen.
Messiah been living for 29 years, but no one knew who he was. Insert this select to your brain when you were taking the earth, knew was drugs.
1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit. 1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit.
I'm mad as hell, lyrical rebel breaking you out of shell. Fuck reality's boundaries are trapped in invisible cells. Fuck rapping for minimum wage, I'm in a circle, the center of a stage. Memories last forever, so visualize what I say. I wouldn't leave your mind astray. It's a brave new world in the day after tomorrow today. The time bomb on the planet counting down as the world rotates. We're taking it back to the classics, back to the backpack and spray cans. This shit is madness, no fucking, this shit is tragic. The dopest rap on the planet, the most focused, ferocious music ever packed. So I hope you know this. Sound really flows, although you're well wished. That's the look, you know what this show is. You was passing out the fly, trying to inspire my desire. I was only being nice, I wasn't trying to light your fire. So who's your messiah? Or your highness, call me highness, cause my shit is next level without the cheat codes.
1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit. 1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit. 1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit. 1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit.
Long live the pain, alphabetical bloodstain. Fuck the American infidel, back home of the fame. 1,000 about bringing everything in time exploited the human brain. Jupiter makes no 47 and live an acting robot. Like holding it back in eyes, warrior, expect the speakers, millions of face foes. A million decibel ones, these demons compressing through your ear hole.
So, when you come to my show, you should know
I'm chopping off the devil's head in the front row. Promoter have my dough, people of blood hit the flow. And the scared out of your members start running out the fucking dough. Elegant, Eloheim, and drink the next shit you never heard before. I have got the planets, aerial greater. I transcend hip-hop, the fun of the navigator. The time and a half for the bomb, get neck before you blink the returner. I watch MCs battle for worldly things, I battle for Africa. And leave the remains of the earth for the solar system scavengers. Civilization amateur, I'm the sucker who ravaged up and dead, you got who's magica. Cover my half with a gun in the back, I'm blasting ya. Word power, you don't think so? Words fly out of my mouth and start fucking your mind like an info. Blowing out your brain like an old Nintendo cartridge. From the east coast to the west coast, my legacy the tallest. Kill my ego, to make it the most high, the greatest artist ever known. The seen and unseen, the galaxy just own. Bismillah, ever my Elohim, one time.
1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit. 1, 2, and you don't stop. 1, 2, and you don't quit.
Open the floodgates to opportunity and we'll build a dam. Been doing this for too long to still be stuck up in the stands. Hustling a scene with the #1 act. See 20 people max at a show never packed. It's an uphill struggle with no prize at the top, except the satisfaction of giving it all that you got. Most MCs that I meet got dreams succeed, but they're a dime a dozen frontin' on the things that I believe in. The culture's been diluted, misconstrued and reclusive. Hard to differentiate the contributions from abuses. But who are the real judges? Me or you? Some shady ass promoter or an old school crew? I got a bone to pick with hip-hop, don't stop. If the city always sleeps and wake 'em up with a shot. Follow no footsteps, make your own path to walk. Steady with your head up on your way to the spot.
I met a man with no arms, playing the guitar with his toes, taking requests, hitting every note, full on solos, brought chills to my soul, had a smile on his face like life was so wonderful. It made me think about how I have it now, all that I've lost, how pissed off I got when shit didn't work out. It made me feel shallow, like a child shaking his rattle, sucking his thumb, scared of his own shadow. It's all about the music, life and what you do with it, and its strength and how to really use it. It's time to be a teacher, no longer a student. Time to reach out, quit lying to yourself, cause hell's where the truth is. If there's no pain, there's no pleasure. If there's no rain, there's no summer. If there's no haters, then there's no one to love you. Underneath the dirt, you'll find your treasure, cause everyone's looking for something.
What
What's your perception of this scene as a whole? Well, you couldn't have when you're standing in the back row. But you talk a lot of shit about shit you don't know. When just last week you developed that flow. I saw the hip-hop scene rise from underground around 96, then saw fall back down. I never understood the reason for my culture's destruction. Maybe the fact nobody did shit constructive. I'm here to rebuild everything you let fall down, and reinforce the foundation of a sound that travels around the globe at 30,000 thoughts per second, where talent reflects every artist's true direction. What's perfection in a world full of flaws? The closest I've been to perfect is in a song, and that's still far from, it's just far above you. I do this for the music, what the fuck's wrong with you? Tunnel Visionaries. I mean, sometimes I wonder if you guys even remember why you make music in the first place. You know, you guys keep rambling on about nonsense on every fucking song. Shit has to stop. You know, people are listening to what you say, so say something. Better build some bomb shelters. Yeah. It's like this. Bazerkowitz, Cyborg Metropolis. Yo. Transmitting live from Castle Creek Radio, giving heads a reason to bust like fellatio. Cats come a whack, man, I'm jacking your mic, fucking up your turntables. You ain't repping my city right, yo. Wouldn't be nice on the mic, reciting Razzcast lyrics from Soul on Ice. On the primo beat, if you were Cupid on a scratch, if you recorded that trash inside of Rick Rubin's lab, and that's that. You ain't fucking with my wordplay on my worst day. I'll serve you, then I'll walk away with your wallet. They're donated to the cause, then get applause like Gabe Bazerkowitz. Yo, honestly, you wouldn't have the gift if you asked Chris Kringle for the ability to smear like a radio edit. You ain't saying shit, call me Mike Master. Bazerkowitz really a fraction. Come on, fuck these half-ass rappers. I leave MCs scattered in pieces orbiting Saturn, explore foreign planets trying to seek out a challenge. Mic in my hand, pen to the canvas. Travel back in time, I brought my shit as Sanskrit. Analyze Bazerkowitz and watch your whole brain glitch. If you're an angel, then I'm Seraphim. Celestial hierarchy, marching with rebel kings. Slay metal dragons, collecting mechanical wings. Power to the people means death to the machines. Yo, Castle Creeks, Bazerkowitz, crushing these fools.
Yo, I'm fucking ridiculous with my balls and grill. Shatter your squad practice with the mass appeal. Ill like the socialist sit hit to kill Bill. Black Asper samurai carry swords made from steel. A natural born killer, piranha for real. To blow your eye sockets from murder rockets. Jack the Ripper, switchblades and topless. Coming down when you see I'm bombing this Iron Man. Too hard to stop this. Or MCs off stage like club ownership. It took your whole security to throw me out the pit, so I told the promoter for not paying my shit. Burned everybody in the building like the mic and torch did. The only survivor had a glass face. I broke clear proportions, solid but there no one's knowing. So I stay on the mic and keep my rhymes flowing. Eternal from the castle and I keep it creeping. Empire cyborgs, bitten technology. I master what suspense.coms can find me. Yeah.
Yo, this is steady progression, you know we levitating minds. This is serial killer rap decapitating every line. Every second is crucial, we run unlimited time. Cause all we getting is cold and let the planets collide. Our imminent demise manifested in stereo. If you don't read between the lines, then we move quickly to bury you. While we contemplating lies, you're running circles round the merry-go. Polluting the skies while we assault on the terror dome. And what we do is still considered a crime. A revolution minded motherfuckers quicker to die. And all these analysts are sitting stupid wondering why. Like Che Guevara put the bullet to his head, I could cry. Ignorance is a bliss, it's a curse. Apply your third eye, hoping with the weapon of verse. We're only on cause we hustled and we're putting in work. You still casing the joint while we taking the purse. Anti-Citiz3ns. Yo. We rock the mic to the point of no return. You running hot when they say it's your turn. We're gonna burn in a mic shape urn to build a path back to earth so you mortals can get served.
I trip over the words of verbs I'm rocking steadily, heavily concentrated injections. Drug is heavenly. Critics stand back and say we lack street credibility, but honestly a reference in concrete ain't impressing me.
Got Cloud9 rhymes, that's a bird's eye view. Trying to get high, inhaling chemtrail fumes. So what's the point of that? To illuminate my view and manipulate the scenery, cause we're tired of seeing you.
Seeing you makes me sick when you vomit on the mic, throwing up party raps and the beats aren't even tight. Like a cockroach, I kill you in 7 different ways, but you keep coming back. An infestation of the stage.
Beyond worldwide kings of the unseen. All galactic vocal rap magazine will put beams in the ground just to hold up the scene, so people stop saying what happened to SD. Tunnel Visionaries. You talking about my skin, you wanna be a dermatologist. I'm more concerned with touching you pussies like gynecologists.
Fuck you for having an ego when you whack. Dude, I just watched you perform, half of the crowd went out the back. And fuck this,
you couldn't see me with your bifocals. Stop out of my style trying to pick apart my vocals. 2012,
yo, it's apocalypse now. Find us with Brando in the jungle with machetes killing cows.
Yeah, Hollywood. Don't even get me started, even the bums put on makeup but think they're aspiring starlets. Hot music
fucking sucks. That's it. It fucking sucks.
I was brought up rocking mic, standing next to real MCs with C commercial hype. Petroleum.
It's not a word that I can rhyme on, so Bazerkowitz, go fuck yourself. Here's a lyrical time bomb. Omaha, Nebraska.
That must be where you're from. Keep rapping that emo shit, looking for Craigslist sluts. Tunnel
What are we?
What are we living in?
I live my whole life on the planet with human beings.
I'm building the science of God while you build computer machines.
Please don't leave your mind too late.
Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape.
I live my whole life on the planet with human beings.
I'm building the science of God while you build computer machines.
Please don't leave your mind too late.
Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape. Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape. Armageddon, on your darkness, Anunnaki, the Nephilim flies. Sit too close to the television, and never got too trapped in the pyramid's eye. 1 million angelic structure, omnipotent style with crusher. Any benevolent style with intelligent American concept of brown noise terrorists. Man, you got all these bombs, all these terrorists. Man, American nightmare is what I see. Orko Eloheem, left-handed scientist beaming into your fucking skull.
I live my whole life on the planet with human beings.
I'm building the science of God while you build computer machines.
Please don't leave your mind too late.
Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape.
I live my whole life on the planet with human beings.
I'm building the science of God while you build computer machines.
Please don't leave your mind too late.
Yeah, suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape.
Evil dead dragon heads on planet X, a resident fly. Stuck in the propaganda, now you're ready to die. You're disposable, too emotional to define against what's in front of you. Look your life and what it show when you look in the mirror, conduct the interview. 33 degrees of darkness, no peace. Guerrilla warfare, your 4 years meet the beast. Dirty bloodlines, fucking Tony Blair's niece in the Oval Office with Masonic sheets. I live my whole life on the planet with human beings, doing everything that they can do to look like kings, acting like bitches and dressing like queens, infatuated by riches with glass pipe dreams.
Yo, I live my whole life on Mars with aliens, studying advanced apes, also known as Homo sapiens. We fuck with them, introduce pollutants and carcinogens, watch the monkeys run around, burn it up and breathe it in. We offer them solutions to bring about peace, and the humans said they'd rather have new weapon technologies, destroy the brothers, bombing countries in their sleep, but they don't blame themselves, they just blame society. Fuck.
I live my whole life on the planet with human beings.
I'm building the science of God while you build a computer
Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape. I live my whole life on the pattern of human beings.
I'm building a science to guide while you're building computer machines.
Please don't leave your mind to blame. Suicide of the flesh, heaven or hell is your escape.
Off the penthouse helicopter, give a fuck if the earth is solid. I'm climbing and walking inside of a building without the use of a harness. All fear of heights been abolished, banished from the moon, free falling, landing on a different planet, causing panic attacks, shattering glass. Offices crash from the top of your corporate towers. Maneuver the media showers. I am possessed by the darkest powers. Move and break your boundaries. There's no enemy surrounding me. Ground zero mentality, metropolis militant family. Your lord of war was killed by me. I threw him off of the roof, skyscraper.
The evolution of humans, habitats harmed by the havoc. A planet produced to perish by the arrogance that's implanted. Machinery changes the scenery, thievery, cooperation. Detrimental devastation unveils horror in the horizons. Only thinking about the moment, forgetting about what lies next. Robotic reptilian millions, alienating alliance. Arbitrary additives, association of tyrants. The untelevised truth and the lies bred for those buying.
Cyborg Metropolis.
Cyborg Metropolis. Cyborg Metropolis.
Cyborg Metropolis.
Cyborg Metropolis.
Psychotic carnivore, cosmic metropolis, cyborg comets, soaring tsunamic, steel submarine machine, stampede aquatic, atomic intoxicant, arsonist, killing the incompetent garbage, happy regarded, retarded artist.
Unstoppable, Mr. Mechanical, rocking the beat inside a circle of gifted wizards, also known as MCs, breaking the concentration of intoxicated sheep. They must be sipping NyQuil cause the city's still asleep.
Each syllable cylindrical, each mineral's invisible. Can't be seen straight, messing with your visual. Figurative, literal, that flow is not presentable. Good thing we're in demand with supplies plentiful.
Talented, elaborate, I battle with my shadows in. Travel with the battleship filled with galactic savages. Demonstrate the document, manhandle your manuscript. Shipwreck your vessel the minute that you challenge us.
Cyborg Metropolis, never again anonymous. Don't fuck with whack MCs, your boss monogamous. Trying to find a balance between music and politics. Put empowering rhymes till you follow my design.
Mesmerizing minds, the music magician describing this. Listens to pieces of granite of various planets, expanding galactic fantastic formula, phantom flammable gases that creeps into the canvas designed by a madman.
This is a state of emergency. Break the levees with your Chevy. If you worry, get the fuck out in a hurry. We unstoppable now. Army of 5 cyborgs in Metropolis City, killing any ordinary humanoids.
Merciless metaphors, knocking down metal doors. Anything less, why settle for? Let this pour all over the floor like blood guts and go to add flavor to the decor.
Explode exponentially, invade intentionally, innovate the recipe, incinerate impressively, deliver strength and energy with every last breath of me, penetrate excessively, challenging you mentally.
Create statements of frustration, trying to find a way out. Before we face annihilation, find a cause to be about. Time's running out, it's 2012, there's only 5 years left. What the fuck you go do?
One step for mankind, 2 steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellites begin to mutate. A scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes. 1 step for mankind, 2 steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellites begin to mutate. The scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes.
Half these fools don't even know why the devil's white. It's a genetic mutation of Satan's bloodline, designed to blind the light. My time machine's in the shop, getting a glitch fixed. Guy got pissed when I met Jesus, made him wanna be Bazerkowitz. Even if you shape shift to replace scales with skin, you shadows from the dragon, I'll stab you in your own dimension. Shut up and pay attention. I don't freestyle, I freestyle. Give me a quarter, I'll speak right now with definitive vocab. From the right side of my brain, written by my left hand. I'm the mad scientist in the lab deep in Atlantis, exploring the coordinate planets. One dive and a bruise of magma, trading through dirt and granite, trying to find the answers to life and the cure to cancer. Cause all you're concerned with the shit that doesn't matter. Expanding my database to a place of satisfaction within the void of space on a station left stranded.
One step for mankind, two steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellite begin to mutate. A scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes. One step for mankind, two steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellite begin to mutate. The scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes.
This is a war, this is a war. Why the fuck you think it's raining? Look at a warheads for. You put a monkey in a test flight, but they ain't come home. I'm hearing solar system, those signals on a cellular phone. Injecting Adikt anthrax through the side of your dome. I'm a mechanic selling spare parts through an army of clones. You sold your soul when you play your leaders and stars and stripes. All I see is balls, police calls, and babies with crack pipes. History, my story's the mystery. I came to planet Earth to watch you girls float in your misery. You think the outer space government is NASA? I'm an intergalactic federation, black yellow blaster. Doing graffiti with aerosol cans, smear with George Bush's blood plasma. Sound bombing panoramic view of a mushroom cloud. Screaming through satellite, black bay through a black hole, emphatically loud. Mark of the beat.
One step for mankind, two steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellites begin to mutate. The scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes. One step for mankind, two steps for apes. When Armageddon takes place, the physical ship shapes. Global position in satellites begin to mutate. The scientific breakdown of digital soundscapes.
Days, venomous, rosterous, fatherless soul. Subconscious silence, nace, hypocrisy, obvious asshole. Struck and stabbed in the back throat, don't need to enhance vocal cord ability. Rhyme better in pain. Deranged utilities, clinically needing assistance. The fact that insurance is not existence only encourages topic ambitions. You could open my closet and listen to my family malnutrition in prison through pride, religion. Bitching about issues that's insufficient to get you. Shot out my hand to avoid the chance to hit you. Gone mad to the point of no return. Mothers crying, concerned that I'm mentally frying in words, surviving through ink that my pen as pages turn. Head full of abused nerves, spasm memories blurred, cut tracks, self-inflicted burns to relax and stabilize back injury, entering dark dimensions to hide from the world's perception, away from the sun's reflection. Reconstruct the redemption, releasing confessions through pieces, impressive expressions, unleashed with aggression, affecting my appetite. Only eating at night. Wanna interview a vampire, analyze my life. It was written in rhyme, doing it for my cousin Byron. As it rested in silence, cats is still rhyming forever.
Yo, I'm on the verge of insanity within earth and humanity. Was it a dream or reality? Seeing sights that I can't believe. But death reaches life and the truth lies in blasphemy. You're either a product of the problem or solve it to the catastrophe. Responsible for the regiments you fed the mouths to eat. Not because they're hungry, but they just want another piece. They don't conversate cause they relate just to different make and breed. Brainstorming different ideas so they can take away your lead. Surviving up on the street is a struggle within itself. Picking up the pieces to construe a heaven above this hell. Visions from a higher power providing the energy to excel. Out the concrete cave to engage in a maze under a spell. You see the flicker of a flame in the distant, hear cries for help. Too busy in your own predicament to worry about anything else. Everyone for themselves, divided by pure ignorance. Screaming at all your enemies passing by, but they're not listening.
Watch the world turn, watch it pass by you. Make peace with the earth and the sun will guide you. The universe is watching what you do with microscopic cameras. All seeing eyes and lies that you can't hide.
Past lives capsize, the last of a dying breed. Where any day could be a last, no promises what life might bring.
I'm seeing what corruption brings, witness to many tragedies. Got a scarred heart for battling these devils is out to murder.
Witness a phonics execution of war, Shakespeare and acid. I'm one of the hardest poets, but the world's gone flaccid. Crafted to be the holiest of wicked men, if only his pen testimonium was phony as amongst most of them. Will he then be able to pull you in beyond the pretty synonyms? Y'all know the formula, abstract citizen, cyborg throwing images in your cornea. I transform words like optimist to metropolis. When I was young, grabbing the mic was more important than a pot to piss. And with my afterlife, I putting down the mic, spitting rhymes and thunder and lightning to burn you parasites, to rearrange your whole horizon. Walk on water with metal feet. The cyborgs are rising. You're the polar opposite of consciousness. Your tribe's dying just by fucking with that energy. Karma's got you on your knees, bent over and getting fucked. You think the next dimension's gonna forget? Good luck. These soldiers are universal. When you see us, get the fuck up. When you see us, get the fuck up. Yeah, future perfect, conclusion inevitable. Feed the beast his feast, the lost souls that were never edible. It will cease like the machine and the fear that keeps incredible. Heavenly ascent to cloud nine, beyond the retinal. Vision fogs of mind, it remains to pass the time. And the judgment of our peers, you can see behind the eyes. If you can see behind the lies, you'll rest in peace inside the skies. Never stress about the legacy that's left after you die. Never find success in life with material possessions. Never find your happiness demanding answers to your questions. Never take your ignorance or innocence for granted, cause a rabbit hole never left any thinking man with satisfaction. Lots of passion can get you on the road, but to travel any further, only actions pay the toll. If you think you wanna roll, prepare for a sudden slow flow with the river of life till the Godhead takes your soul. I'm an asshole, cause you wanna be me. You're a shoulda, woulda, coulda been an MC, and it makes you mad anytime we achieve what we see in our dreams. I'm a mic beat, so I'll fight you if you play king. I'm kinda arrogant, like I own this shit, cause I put so much in it. Disrespect my culture and live the last minute in it till infinity. My cynical view makes you my enemy. Sometimes I act like an asshole, nothing intended impression. I'm meant to leave with you, I just can't help it though. I got picked on when I was a kid, it wasn't tough. Flip my lid, now the exterior's rough, and I don't mean to talk down to you, but if you know you're not faking the front, let it roll off for you. No need to impress by putting chains around your neck. Transparent motherfuckers need to know and respect. I meant to call you back, but I'm a dick, so I know if I don't, you'll give it up fast. I didn't mean to knock you out, throw your ass off the stage, or rip your tongue out your mouth. Hip hop, yo, I love you to death, but sometimes I really wonder how much life you got left. Party people, you don't understand the sound. Put the drinks down and get the fuck out. Now in my younger days, I used to sport a sag. When I went to school, I carried weed in my lunch bag. No apple for my teacher, cause that lady was a bitch. I couldn't wait for the bell in the class to dismiss. So I ducked out quick, left on my shit, hit the bathroom with a bottle of Jack to take a sip. Decided then and there that I was gonna dip out. Never went back, hit the gutter, then I blacked out. I got 4 million metaphors that don't mean shit. They just sound cool enough to pass through your intellect. I'm like Woody Tang, I ain't said nothing yet. You were imagining that I'm rapping, let me start my mic check. My flow is divine audio, intelligent design, taking a piece of your mind just to get a piece of mind and leave the puzzle behind. The meaning in the rhyme, get back and stand in line. Ladies, I meant to call you back, but I'm a dick, so I know if I don't, you'll give it up fast. I didn't mean to knock you out, throw your ass off the stage, or rip your tongue out your mouth. Hip hop, yo, I love you to death, but sometimes I really wonder how much life you got left. Party people, you don't understand the sound. Put the drinks down and get the fuck out. Yo, I'm 10 times an MC, 20 times a man, 30 times your savior, now you understand. I ain't part of the problem, I ain't part of the plan. So if you see me hustling, come give me a hand. I got a dick attitude, that's why these women love me, cause they never see confidence in someone so ugly. Make up for what I lack, survival of the unfit, like biting at your ankles if I was a quadriplegic. Y'all MCs like cancerous cells, you keep reproducing bullshit music like it sells. Bad rappers like Attack of the Clones, all your tracks are as annoying as your girlfriend's ringtones. Yeah, I'll fuck your head up real quick, like 10 hits of acid in an ecstasy tablet. Yeah, I'll fuck your head up real quick, like catching your
wife sucking another man's dick. I didn't come to change the game, only exchange some bodily fluids with a few of your crew's dames. I didn't come to shoot for fame or drop names. Mr. Incognito insane, never blame.
I'm 10 times an MC, 20 times a man, 30 times your savior, now you understand. Ain't part of the problem, ain't part of the plan. So if you see me hustling, come give me a hand. Bitch, I'll put you on the wall like aerosol, put you on the line like the page that I'm riding on. While you Babylon, I'm trying to save the world from Babylon. Kill reggaeton with my microphone to be gone. Your pop's Don Juan, you gotta take her bell flow. And the iced out wine, figure skating in the city on a frozen over pond. Let me show you how to grab a mic. And don't say shit, not even yo, pass it to the right. My tools in the trade get sharpened every day and cut like a switchblade. This babe, call me sensei. Metaphor, miracle worker, trying to build a new way. The baby steps aren't enough to save the world of today. I'll bring your body from space like gamma ray, from the inside out like microwaves. Fuck it or go primitive style and whip your ass inside of a cave. Fuck it or go hip-hop style and whip your ass on the stage. I turn your face into a blank page when I state this. Now tell me one man with the stupidity to hate this. Yeah, no fucking give me one man with this stupidity to face this.
Yo, I'm 10 times an MC, 20 times a man, 30 times a savior, now you understand. I ain't part of the problem, I ain't part of the plan. So if you see me hustling, come give me your hands.
Mechanical, animal, abstract, radical, cannibal, contrast, lyrical, syllable, bypass, literal, sentinel, side smash, digital, rhyme stats, my medical lectures time fast, beyond the stars I dash, lean with all your cash, killing all who clash with formula on the staff, got you locked in my grasp, storming the whole path, enormous seismic clash, morphing cats in a mic, jam your satellite with a prototype.
What you know about the most hallucinogenic surge of my tools ain't sterilized like TG abortion clinics, my contortion that I might trick shit, Bazerkowitz fit sicker than a black plague patient with vocal rearrangement, turn the page another ripple through time, taking it back like Stargate, yo, I rock my rhymes with stones and landscapes, throwing rappers off pyramids, you better do more than meditate.
Automatic, audible, audio, abstract, arsenal, unstoppable, syllable, slaughter, invisible, digital doctor, killing the continual, pitiful, imbecile, awful pop star. Typical scripted flow is a typical ambiance stars. Galactic constellation, killing MCs without concentration, conquering your creation while displaying my formation. No escaping my arrangement, disorientation to your placement. Mobs combined, intoxicated under the formula's operation.
Yo, put these speakers on blast, you defend with attack. Anti-Citiz3ns trust, motor rush in the cut. Pull back your eyelids, blast the black out your retina. Poetic mastermind. Yo, it's one step ahead of your profile. The characters, cinematic Americans. The wolves only sleep cause the sheep ain't aware of them. I rep the clique where revolution is apparent. We got a bomb shelter, homie, but we ain't sharing it.
Demonic mind that intertwines with the sky's eyes. I hang glide up a high ride with a Mai Tai and a say knives. My blood's bright in the daylight with red eyes. I ignite the venomous, murderous, nemesis, vandalist, chemist, burning in its descendant. Methodist train appendix. The penalty came with chemics. Enemies die in the distance. Penalizing masters. Pressure puppet visit. Your prison forever tampered. Damaging your lyrics. Demising cardiovascular.
Underground cultural backlash. Walking through smoke with a gas mask. Holding a flask on my warpath. Easily whipping your best raps. Breaking you down on my chemical lab. Stepping your tracks with a backhand. Knocking you out with a spray can. And tagging up your promotional van. Permanent sound when the fucking fade away to the black, to the gray, to the back, and the club in the ground. Do yeah with a pack full of rap that you wanna betray. Don't try to be brave. Don't try to escape. Don't try to relate to the mic in your face. Don't try to fight back. You in the wrong place to answer back. Don't step up in my habitat.
Syllable missile launch, killing your stereotypical pop. My mental's a temple of thought, theoretical medical crop. Unbearable, terrible, variable, outrageous, contagious, contaminant. Mystical, mysterious, unknown, curious, formula vandalist. Triumphant, conjure, traveling. Damages sound like Hammerlands. Scientists sound way traveling. Deadly is so accurate. Imperial, lyrical activists. Superior, spiritual savages. Capitalize the capitalists and vanishing clouds of cannabis.
You better be ready, we bring it the heavy, we give it the full force. You give it the weak, we bring it the heat like the end of the blowtorch. Lyrical busters, you better be bringing it hardcore. Stepping up, rapping the mic on your stripes to get the fuck off. Camouflage Adidas, keeping the socks underneath my sneakers. Speakers filled to the brim with heaters, kinda sound that'll fill the bleachers. Need to stop and recognize the skills. Fuck your $100 bills. This is doomsday rap style, just chill. Yes, I'm got that TV. First there was God, and then there was Jesus. Then came a beat, and the MC had a reason to unleash upon the species out of season, with no regard to the punishment of treason. First came life, then came the purpose. For every step I take, there's a reason for you to worship. The grounds of a sound so sacred and so pure. Your ears become a trance and your vision becomes a blur. Can we never give a damn about anybody else but ourselves? So the sound of the words that we heard in the blur, going up in the city full of sheep on a path gonna turn with the earth to attraction. Back in the room with a mind full of rhymes, head to the sky trying to figure out why. Somebody gonna die in a path for the prize, still trying to shine light about it more light. You contemplate, can alleviate on the pressure of the world, so you compensate for the bomb in the back of the lab with the talk hands. A minute slow, like you really understand here. Take it to the brain, yeah, take it to the grave. Put it in a rap, that take it to the stage. Levitate your brand, your plenty. You try to memorize everything that we say. Coming up short, man, and feel that a day with the devil in the pale moon. Light, we got confidence with the ambiance. Turn an empty room into an audience. Up in the people dancing in the middle of the underground. Take a shit back to the way, support the sense. They change in a brand new light. Now I try to describe what I saw on the mic. Motherfuckers talk a lot about a conscious side. Some of these probably wanna get shot. They can't respect when they walk in the block. You hear with my meat, get an outline and chalk. Coming down to the lab with a head full of hate. No wonder your songs like any sort of taste. I thought this shit was really escape. Not the quickest path to the bottom of the grave. First came the mother, then came the orphan. So alone in this world, wishes she had an abortion. Lifestyles of the poor and unfortunate, slaves to the dollar. Damn it, there's gotta be more to this. First came the father, then came the son. Society called the bastard before he turned one. This isn't emo rap, but the cold hard facts that operate the trap like hate guns and crack. Rain, go away. Come back some other day when revolutionaries were heroes and the people weren't afraid. And the people weren't afraid. And the people weren't afraid. Rain, go away. Come back some other day when revolutionaries were heroes and the people weren't afraid. And the people weren't afraid. And the people weren't afraid. Yeah, Tunnel Visionaries. It's the end of the show, but you can stay, you don't gotta go home. We'll outlast the tangible selves with the message forever heard like the Liberty Bell. And there's a crack in it too, cause this is man-made like natural pills. This is, well, the Capitol Hill to reinstate Hab Corpus and resurrect the bill. To fight for our right to party, double fisting on my porch with the motherfucking army of kids that'll flip your lid with such intelligent thoughts you might call them a commies. But that's the way of the old, politicking in your homes while you're spinning a globe. 2012 is not a joke, even if it isn't real. Your wars and religions, be sure to make it true.
These days life is anything but euphoric. I was caught up in a vision when the world first contorted to a box with down the window, piece of bread and a glass of water. They left my stomach empty, looking for peace after the slaughter. A piece to get to the past, where the future come together. But whether or not the pieces fit is what I'm here trying to remember. Every time I think about what it means to reach the top, I'm stuck sitting at the bottom, trying to rise to positive thoughts. My eyes are on the prize, but my hands built a trophy. I've got as much now as when I first started with nothing. We look through tunnel vision cause we're focused on the light. We originally created to guide us from a past life.
We're the Tunnel Visionaries, a generation
alliteration in the name. Subtle propaganda flash subliminally from a screen. Cram gently in the vast abyss of our brains. There's a million different ways to say it, that's the game. Fight back through our songs. This is not hip-hop, this is art from our souls. These are words spoken in rhythm, engaging the system for invading our lives and never paying admission.
It's the Armageddon segment of the Tunnel CD. The meaning of Omega translated on a beat. It's time to unclench my fist and pass the peace pipe in hopes for peace of mind and find a new way to fight. I'm tired of breaking people's faces, that's a sign of being weak. I'd rather break the silence and change the world when I speak. Turn off the TV, regroup and rethink. Let's bring the scene together, minus the weakest links.
Yo, Berserk, you got a light for my cigarette. The world is going down in flames and I don't wanna catch a breath.
Man, fuck a cigarette, we're about to become ash. Vaporized by the lies they told, waving a flag.
A flag that we took for granted until doomsday. Now I'm looking at a light at the end of a tunnel, but they're telling us to go the other way.
Make it funk, 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 make it funky.
Hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC. When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me. What is hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC? When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me. It's just a notion, but I think I got a better potion. My pen's poison when dropping Vic kills the whole ocean. Goddamn man, good thing I'm on the good side, hanging a super villain on top of a carnival ride. Don't say the name, Bazerkowitz in vain, but when I step on the stage, you can document the rain. I came from one thing, positive change. Call the shit a game, I'll show you how I got my name. Positive change, and it seems so strange. People are dying and you're rapping about a change. Who's the most outlandish, creatively crafted, anti-pop culture, bastard mic handling? I speak the unspoken, truth of the unknown. My vocal, solid rock, earth tone, fuck battling. Living in Babylon, you better be doing more than babbling, like living life and traveling. What is hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC? When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me. What is hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC? When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me. I'm a revolutionary music maker in this art form. Motivated minds to become one so we can reform. Minimize and organize the static so we see more. Now close your eyes and visualize what you're really fighting for. White picket fence? Really, I don't think so. Sacrifice what it takes to take the throne. Attain what you can without getting your brain blown. Or blowing something up, remember contemporary stuff. Fuck, you didn't know me when I was throwing up the Z. But that was way back, a whole different reality. Yo, I got my aim sharp now. Crushing all your fake styles, smacking all your fake smiles, breaking all your beats now. Anyhow now, back to the subjects. I'm the illest rapper driving a bucket, taking photos in front of it like fuck it. With the Lexus driving by, bumping my new shit. MCs are clueless, use this to make it hit. Put it on a CD, then take a trip and get rich. Yeah, then throw the money in the sky, jump up in slow motion. Kodak moment in mid-motion. What is hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC? When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me. What is hip-hop when you wanna judge me by the clothes that I rock, not the way I MC? When I move this crowd like waves in the sea, you're the one standing still trying to analyze me.